Call all Yahweh Shem Shai Shem Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone who taught us his truth and will well. And salutation and blessings to the hopeful Ekakim teaching this word in truth and sincerity. I want to get into the word compel in the blue letter and the etymology and explain the significance of the fishing of the elect of Yahweh Shem Shai in order for our departure. Okay? So in order for the Most High to roll out the destruction, to loose calamities on this place, man. Okay? As the scriptures go into the standard, which is a military rallying point, the men of Yahweh Shem Shai on the highways and hedges and the chief pace of concourse all around the planet, but primarily in the major cities of Babylon and extended, okay, and other land masses in the main cities as the chief place of concourse is, and rallying the troops of Yahweh Shem Shai, okay, as this thing is likened into hosts, okay, the Most High's army, and that rallying point, rally going into to re-ally, to unite again, all right, as the scripture said, stir up our pure minds by the way of remembrance, for you once knew this, okay. Well, the elect, starting off with the Alahayim, the prior Alahayim, all right, that was reincarnated into the souls of the elect, of the prophets of old, and then being subject unto those same spirits, okay, coming back again. But those 144,000, the Alahayim, starting off with them, are going to come back and unite again, okay? So, and then it goes into to battle, all right? These troops are coming together in preparation for battle. You have to rally the troops before the fight, and that's exactly what this is. All right, it's going to turn carnal, as the scriptures tell us, after the fishing. All right, so this is centrifugal for us getting the fuck out of here. It's one of the main components of this truth. Okay, the compelling of the elect is in Luke 14:23, and the Lord said unto the servant, "Go out into the highways and hedges, and compel them to come in, that my house may be filled." Okay, this is the word compel, anankazo, to necessitate, compel, to drive to constrain. Okay, that word necessitate goes into it being necessary. Okay, or when something's a necessity, it's required, like the necessity that we have in this life, the things that are required pretty much for our survival. And that's exactly what this truth is. This truth is absolutely necessary for the survival of uh, of a man. Okay, for a man to be granted salvation. All right, for a man not to die. All right, this is the only way. Everyone else is going to be fucking destroyed, or is going to be defeated, likened it to the only ones are the heathen that aren't going to perish on this side. The first fruits of the crop of slavery. They're going to fucking take the biggest L in the history of mankind, going from the top to bottom. Some would say that that's worse than death. Okay, but this is absolutely necessary to the survival of uh, the elect. Okay, uh, to drive to constrain. This thing is likened it to constraints. Okay, it goes into his yoke being easy. Yeah, this is likened it to a ball and chain. Okay, and we're to stay in straits, man. Okay, which is heavily associated with this truth. Okay, with this walk, which is really a run, a paced run. All right, it says by force or threats. Okay, so we're to fish and compel and bring in the troops of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai um, by force, man, and threats, like the scriptures say. Yahweh Bashim Yahushai will threaten. All right, this is the entity that's gonna make the threats and make good on all his promises, man. That actually cannot go void. All right, it's impossible for it to fail what he has declared, man. All right, it says by permission. So that's why a lot of times you hear the men of Yahweh Bashim Al Shai, primarily here at Great Millstone, telling you people that one of the main underlying messages is the Most High is gonna fucking destroy you. All right, what do you think got the elect off their ass, so to speak? All right, was the threats of the Heavenly Father that he's going to kill us, man. Especially in the way and the fashion that he can. Like it says that he can destroy the mind, body, and soul in death. Let's get exactly what it says. Matthew of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai are far grave than any fucking man can utter. All right, and that's one of the primary components of the compelling. All right, the threatenings of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, it says by permission, entreaties. So another form is to entreat. Okay, to entreat. Let's get this exactly. Wow. So that's the other end of the spectrum to show the duality of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay. Entreaty is an earnest or humble request, an appeal, a petition, a plea. Okay. To show you the vast range of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, man. It says by other means, which basically is like by any means necessary, man. Straight up. Okay. And now in the etymology, the word compel as a verb, to drive, to urge irresistibly by physical or moral force. Okay. So we're to make it, the compelling is to present it to where it's irresistible. Okay. To where your options is either life or death, because that is the decision. It says choose ye this day. That is the decision that's going to be made, man. The left or the right, death or life is presented unto you this day, and we are to package it up to where it's irresistible. That's how the Most High has this thing going out. All right? Get with the Most High or be destroyed. All right? By moral force, this is the true morality is found within the scriptures. True morality is the word of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Okay? The guidelines and the of how to conduct oneself. Okay, this is the pinnacle of human existence, man. This is the pinnacle of existence. Is being is embodying the traits and characteristics of these scriptures, man. All right, how it talks about how in Deuteronomy 4 and 5, how the laws make you superior. Okay, it says to drive together to drive to one place. Okay, and that goes into a point. Okay, a rally is drive together or to gather, and then to one place is that point, a rallying point. So when we're compelling, they're otherwise also known as the altars of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, because we're giving up the praises and glory to the Most High, which is our reasonable service, right? This giving up that sacrifice of the flesh, of the body, and of the spirit, of course. Okay. On the highways and hedges, that's that rallying point. All right. That the men of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai are being driven together to one place. Okay. And then to finish it off, it says compel, calm, going into with or together, and then peler, pel going into peler, meaning to drive, or from the root pel, to thrust, strike, or drive. Okay. And then it further goes into likening to an anvil. When you go into pel, okay, an anvil or a catapult, okay, or like it says, thrust. So it's almost a rough act, man. It's a rough act, and we're gonna get into that. In some instances, a vicious curse out is accompanied with that. All right. Did not say by any means. It says in Jude 1:23, and others save with fear, pulling them out of the fire, hating even the garment spotted by the flesh. This is an example of that rough stuff, man. When it's required to get in some instances to get what the world would seem as harsh, okay, or abrasive. You see, but it's all in love. All right. But this world completely has twisted what love is. All right. They thought it was that fucking that funny stomach ache, you know, they call fucking butterflies and shit, right? That warm fuzzy fucking feeling, man. But the true love is following the creator of the heavens and earth. There's of the universe. There's no other greater duty than his creation, man, than to seek and serve the Most High with every fucking ounce and iota of our existence, man. Okay. like it speaks about anybody small or great that would not worship Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, that they will be destroyed. Okay? And that's the deal. In a lot of instances with Jake, with how hard his fucking head is, it talks about that degenerate plant, how fucking gone Jake is. It takes that, and brothers have been converted through that. Okay, many brothers have been converted through that style. Okay, because ultimately the Most High is a man of war and is an austere man. Okay, true man masculinity is returning to the earth through the scriptures, man, through the essence of these powers, Yahweh Yahushai, which is a masculine energy that this world couldn't even contain. All right. Finishing off in Revelation 7:3, it says, saying, "Hurt not the earth," because this is what the compelling is going to result in. Saying, "Hurt not the earth, neither the sea, nor the trees, till we have sealed the servants of our power in their foreheads." All right. So the Most High set up the plan. He set up the blueprints that he was going to have this word, these mysteries be unsealed. All right. What it talks about, that he's going to bring the people through Elias. He's going to bring the hearts of the children of Israel back unto him. Okay, he did that. It was a course of events of the prophetic timeline. He was going to have the spirit of Elias return on the earth, and that was in the form of Abba Vivens, and to give him to disperse the revealing and the loosing of the seals of that this book that was locked up, so to speak. All right, pretty much the revelation of the interpretation of the Bible that has been so fucking butchered, okay, and assumptions and conjectures and all kind of private interpretation and bullshit was tied to this thing. But there was a time that the Most High would have to where the true interpretation and breakdown of this word would be revealed, okay? And that was in the time of Abba Bivens, man, okay? And then to have the men, just as of old, the Most High doesn't change, to have the men on the go out into the highways and hedges, into the streets, man, to compel the men to come in, all right? And then it's going to result in those men hearts being sealed, their minds, okay? That's why it talks about the foreheads, all right? To be fully persuaded in their minds. And it also goes into our hatred being perfected. Okay, that goes with the sealing. All right, putting a mark on the men, on the heads of the men that sigh and cry for the abominations that be done in the midst thereof. All right, that's coupled with that. And then the Most High is going to loose the destruction. Like it says, hurt not the earth, neither the sea or the trees. Okay. The masses of the people are going to fucking catch something that we're running out of descriptions for. How fucking crucial, how devastatingly violent and torturous that day is going to be, man. Okay? And that destruction is going to be fucking unleashed. Okay? And that's how significant the compelling of the men of Yahweh Bashim Shai is. This recruit, the full recruiting of the troops of Yahweh Bashim Shai to these rallying points, man. Okay? And of course he had it go out that that spread, that dispensation of the scriptures of the highways and hedges. Okay, the literal recording of the word coming out and being dispensed on the highways and hedges is being now spread further through the agora. Okay, and then the end will come, as it says. All right. So with that, all praises, honor, glory to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai Bashim Kadash.